Have you ever really stopped to think about what life would be like if you couldn't clearly see your family, or read a favorite book, or just, take in the vibrant colors of the world around you? Well, welcome to this explainer of the Learning with AJ7 curriculum. Today, we're diving straight into the absolute magic of the human eye. We're going to unpack the 9 most common threats it faces over a lifetime and exactly how to protect against them. So get comfortable and let's jump right in. Okay, so here's our roadmapper today. We'll start with meeting your amazing eyes, then walk through 9 common eye disorders. After that, we'll hit daily habits and nutrition, talk about checkups and warning signs, and wrap up with the future of vision. Section 1. Meet your amazing eyes, the biological camera.
You can actually think of your eye just like a camera. The source material uses this brilliant metaphor. So on the front of our biological camera, light enters through the cornea and passes right through a clear lens. Then it travels all the way to the back, reaching the retina. Now the retina, that's basically the film of the camera. It captures that light and sends signals straight through the optic nerve right to your brain, which is how you perceive shapes, colors, and movement. But here's the absolute critical takeaway. Just like a real camera, if any single piece of this delicate system gets damaged, your vision can become completely blurry or even disappear altogether.
All right, Section 2. 9 common eye disorders. Threats to the lens. So what happens when that front lens gets damaged? Well, let's talk about cataracts. A cataract happens when the eye's natural lens becomes cloudy instead of clear. And this causes blurry images, faded colors, and a really tough time with glare, especially at night. Now, these usually develop pretty slowly as we age, but they can also be triggered by diabetes, injuries, or even certain medicines. But hey, the fantastic news here is that modern surgery can safely and easily replace that cloudy lens with a brand new, clear, artificial one. Next up, we have glaucoma, which the source grimly but very accurately calls the silent thief of sight. Glaucoma happens when pressure inside the eye damages that vital optic nerve we just talked about. And why is it a silent thief? Because a lot of people feel absolutely no pain at first. It literally steals your sight completely without warning. That's exactly why regular checkups are absolutely vital. You want to catch it before the vision loss becomes permanent, because early detection means medicines or surgery can actually protect the sight you still have. Now, let's look at our third disorder, age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. If you compare normal vision to someone with AMD, the difference is striking. See, the macula is the very center of your retina. It's what lets us read, drive, and recognize faces. When it gets damaged as we age, your side vision actually stays perfectly fine, but that crucial central vision, it becomes entirely blurry. Eating healthy and avoiding smoking are your biggest defenses here. Okay, let's group these next 3 super common conditions together. First, diabetic retinopathy. Diabetes can actually damage the tiny blood vessels inside the retina, causing them to leak blood or fluid, which blurs your vision. Controlling your blood sugar is your absolute best defense there. Second is conjunctivitis. You probably know it as pink eye. This brings redness, itching, and the sticky discharge caused by viruses, bacteria, or allergies. Good old-fashioned hand washing prevents this. And third, we have dry eye syndrome, which is simply when your eyes don't produce enough tears. Actually, let's pause on dry eye syndrome for just a second, because it is incredibly common today. Symptoms include burning, stinging, scratchiness, and blurry vision. Our eyes desperately need tears to stay comfortable. And when you think about how much time we spend staring at screens in our modern world, we actually tend to blink way less, which makes our tears dry up way too quickly. Just making a habit of blinking more often, taking screen breaks, and maybe using some artificial tears can make a world of difference. Now, disorder number 7 is a true medical emergency, retinal detachment. This happens if the retina actually separates from the back of the eye. The warning signs here are super distinct and very urgent. If you ever experience sudden flashes of light, a sudden rush of floating spots, or what looks like a dark curtain falling over part of your vision, you need to seek immediate help. Quick emergency treatment can absolutely save your sight in this situation. Don't wait on this one. Rounding out our list of 9, we have 2 inflammatory disorders. Uveitis is an inflammation inside the eye, usually from infections or immune system issues, and it causes redness, pain, and light sensitivity. Keratitis, on the other hand, is an inflammation of the cornea, that clear front window we talked about. This one actually happens a lot from wearing contact lenses improperly. For both of these, getting early medical treatment and cleaning your contacts exactly as directed are totally essential to prevent permanent damage. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground already. So, are you enjoying this explainer of the Learning with AJ7 curriculum so far?
If this info is helping you understand your own health a bit better, definitely take a quick second to like, comment, share, and subscribe to their channel. Your support is exactly what allows them to keep creating more of this fantastic educational content. Moving right along to Section 3, Daily Habits and Nutrition, Your Visual Armor. If there is just one rule I want you to memorize today, it's this one. So many of us, adults and kids alike, spend hours just staring at screens, which causes some intense eye fatigue. The fix? The simple but highly effective 20-20-20 rule. Step 1. Stop looking at your screen every 20 minutes. Step 2. Look at something about 20 feet away. And Step 3. Hold your focus there for at least 20 seconds. Doing this allows the focusing muscles inside your eyes to completely relax. Seriously, your eyes will thank you for this habit. Next up is your diet. I mean, we've all heard that carrots are good for our eyes, right? And they absolutely are. But carrots are far from the only healthy food for your vision. To really support long-term eye health, you want a colorful plate. Leafy vegetables, oranges, eggs, fish, berries, and nuts, all of these provide incredibly vital nutrients. A colorful plate quite literally helps support a lifetime of colorful vision.
Section 4. Checkups and warning signs, maintenance and emergency protocols.
Like we saw with retinal detachment earlier, some symptoms require immediate action. Please never, ever ignore these warning signs. Sudden vision loss, flashes of light, severe pain, a sudden cluster of many new floaters, or sudden redness combined with blurred vision. Fast medical treatment is the absolute best defense you have. When in doubt, go get it checked out immediately.
But it's not just about emergencies. Regular exams are crucial even when your eyes feel perfectly fine because doctors can detect silent thieves like glaucoma early. And this is especially true for children. Good eyesight is the absolute foundation for how kids read, learn, play, and grow with confidence. So parents and teachers keep a close eye out for these signs. Squinting, sitting unusually close to the TV or tablet, or complaints of frequent headaches. Catching these issues early can literally change a child's entire trajectory.
Finally, Section 5. The future of vision. Amazing facts. Let's conclude by just zooming out for a second and marveling at a simple biological statistic. 15 to 20. Do you have any idea what that represents? That is how many times your eyes blink every single minute. Without you even thinking about it, your eyelids are constantly sweeping across your eye, clearing away debris and spreading vital tears to protect the millions of light-sensitive cells in your retina. Every single second, your brain and your eyes are working in perfect harmony to create the pictures you see. It's just awe-inspiring when you really think about it.
Which brings us right to the core thesis of everything we've covered from the source material today. Whether it's wearing safety glasses to prevent injuries, eating a colorful plate of food, practicing that 20-20-20 rule, or getting regular checkups to catch those 9 common disorders early, taking care of your eyes today helps protect your vision for tomorrow. The vast majority of these diseases can be prevented, controlled, or treated when we're just a little bit proactive. So I want to leave you with a final, provocative question to think about. Which daily habit will you start today to protect your greatest biological gift? Really think about it and commit to it. Thank you so much for exploring this material with me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Learning with AJ7 to support their amazing work. Until next time, take care of those eyes and keep learning.